Okay, I thought I'd do a bit of a layout of this page today, finish off this, okay, because I've got this purple, you know, to sort of not cover up so much, but I've got these left over from cut-ins, so all I've done here is stuck them onto a bit of coffee stain paper, and then I've done some fancy stitching along there, all right, because that was only on thin paper, so now it's okay, so that's going to be stitched in there, okay. There, then I thought I would do up a tag, okay, here, and I want to add some more sort of bronzy colour, okay, to go with the page. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that up. Yeah, I think I've done the first video I've done on that is most of that you can see me doing, and then I just thought, oh, I'll do this up today. Right, let's have a bit of this. I've got my heat gun on. Yeah, let's just have, this is Lindy's like copper, so I'm sort of incorporating a bit of that through the journal as well. It's sort of going quite nicely really, so don't see the middle anyway. Let's give that a dry. Just gonna glue down a few of these. Yeah, I'm way behind now with this COVID thing, so I didn't really do much for about 4 days at all. So then, because next month I'll get on with Christmas. I know it's only November, but yeah, gotta start thinking about it. So I'll most probably do Christmas, November and December. I won't be doing the December daily. I can't commit to every day, because I might have enough of Christmas, so I might do something else. So that can happen too. So I do not commit to things. I just know I won't do. I've tried a December daily, and I think I went to day 12, and then that was it. And then it all goes pear-shaped anyway, doesn't it? Because you're Christmas shopping, you're doing all sorts, and yeah, I do, you know, I bake my cakes and do things like that, so yeah. Right, oh, do I want a little bit of copper on there? I do, I think. There we go. Not worried about that. That can dry as we do this. Okay, right, ink up. So I've just put some ink on there, so that bit there and the lines, that's what I want it to do, just to, okay, lovely. Shall we add a little bit of green? Which one's that? Line punch. Let's see. Trying to add a bit of green through the journal, but it's not sort of happening. Yeah, I don't want it too dark, so that's great. And let's have a bit of the purple, violet chalk. What's this one? I'll go with the dark one there. And that'll blend in nicely with what I've done, because I've been using that. And that adds a nice bit of depth. I just went to put my booster for my COVID, and then thought, oh no, I've got to wait 30 days, haven't I? Which is a bit annoying. Right, I've got a bit of paper here, so I'm going to pick this up and just put that on there. Okay. I don't think much will happen with water because that's been dried. I'll just see. Some paper, oh, this bit there. That might look nice on the back. Okay, and that's not too thick. So, yeah, I mop up with things like this and then I stamp over it. Do you know what I mean? And I really like, this is just a bit of gesso, just done in lines. And this is why it picks up some really nice patterns there. So, are we covering the stitching up? No, I'm going to stick this on because it's starting to buckle a little bit. So, it's only on thin paper there. This is one from a collage piece I've done. So we'll be stitching that on, so I'm not worried too much about it. Let's just put a bit on there. Okay. And so I've got sort of a load of odd bits of paper by the side of me, and honestly I just pick up whatever when I mop up, and it's surprising, you know, they really do come in handy for different things. So okay, that's great. Right, let's have a look. What have I chosen? So that's been with me a while. I think I'd done that last year. Stamped and embossed vellum with the, I think that's the Tim Holtz alphabet. That looks like a bit of Tim Holtz paper there. Yeah, I don't want anything too bulky. You know, as you know, my journals go a little bit mad. Let's have a look. We're going, let's have a look, see how I feel. Are we going that way? Or are we going that way? I think for a change. So I tend to do everything on the left because being left-handed, don't know, it seems to, I'll be drawn to that. And then that'll be stitched on there. Right, so once that's dried off a bit, I will stitch all around there. Okay, and I'll put a little bit of glue under those letters there. Stop that lifting. Okay, all right, and then it'll be a, should we put a grommet? No, I think we'll put just a bit of fabric on this one. Okay, because it's being tucked under something, so I'm going to use a bit of that, I think. That's sorry silk. And then once that's stitched down, I usually cut these. unless I want the tab to look like that, but normally I quite like it all ruggedy. So I think you need to come over a bit. Okay, so oops, I've gone through and done that, and then I've stitched that pocket in there. Okay, so that's going to sit underneath. I've used this before. That was one of Tracy's ones, and I cut the top off for something. So I'll use the bottom handle with there. There we go. They've made a fantastic job of those tickets. There's nothing like it out there. Love them, because they were some real good words, play on words, and they were lovely. Loved them. So, oh, better if I put you straight though. That's that. And you know what? I thought I am gonna put that there. Why not? More is more today. Okay, and I do feel the green I used was a bit yellow, so I'm going to use a bit of this Mowed Lawn. Okay, a bit of the wax crayon, so I'll just put a little bit. That's a bit better depth for Halloween, I think. Let's have a look. I got wet wipe. I know there's no green on this page at all, but that's okay. I want it there. Just to bring in a little bit of green now and again. Yep. That's cool. And that will sit under there. I think I've got another page to do on this one, which is here. This is going to have tickets in under there and then something there. I'm not sure, but I've got that here. But this, you know, this is only thin paper, so I have to be careful. But that tag's not too bad because that was done on really thin paper, and I've just backed it with very thin card, so that's okay. And that's all right. As long as, yeah. Oh, spider alert. Sorry. Feeling mischievous today, which is good. I haven't felt much like that at all recently, so with the COVID thing. Right, let's have a look, see what you're looking like. So you're there. Yep, that was looking nice. And if you find that, you know, this falls out in your journal or anything like that, just put a paper clip just here. Yeah. One of the Tim Holtz small ones are fantastic for that, I will say. Let's squish you down a bit more. But that's that. Right, and that's the other side of that journal. Okay, so what I might do is leave that until I know what's going here. All right, and I'm going to do this here, I think. Yeah, that looks quite interesting. So I've got these bits of paper that I've had a long time. It's from some Halloween papers or Gothic-y papers I've had in my stash when I was doing mini albums, and there's some bits left, so I cut those off. I did cut some of it as well. Yeah, so I've only got, oh, I know, I cut some tags. I don't know, I think, yeah, that's a tag that I've done, like with a pocket. That's out the same sort of things. I was just here one day and done that, so it must probably go in somewhere. You know, it might go in the opposite page, look. So that might be handy if I put that there. that could go in here. All right, so yeah, I think I like that. So I thought I would do a little booklet and then tie that up here, have a tuck spot behind that, put that on there. Yep, I think we just need to sort of ink that up a bit in here. So I've got on there. And then we've still got room under there. Okay, there's something. Not sure what yet. So that's a little bit too big. Okay, right. Now we will balance that over here. Just let that dry. I've got loads of ephemera to go in here, so I'm not worried at all. I like to do all that once the journal's stitched in. So if I'm going to put that there, right, I need to find something that goes in the pocket. So that's all right, but what I'm going to do is just going to clip that in, because I will forget. We can find something to go in the pocket later on. That's not a problem. Okay, right, yeah, just done a big pocket there. Right, let's have a look. I think I've got some plain book pages somewhere that need something on. I love this. There and there, so definitely need something. Right, what I've done, I did create a little something for me on the internet, and then I printed it on this, it's like tissue paper. I think it's in my Amazon storefront. But it's, you can get it wet. It doesn't, it's just like tissue paper, but it's for, you can print on it and then you can get it wet. I'm not saying it'd be great for inkjets or anything like that, but yeah, it's a real good product to use. I'm just thinking about the spider web on there would be quite nice. Yeah, it would. Right, I've got some already cut out, so okay. So I printed a couple of sheets. And I've also done some printing of the Tim Holtz stuff there as well. So there we go, I'm going to use that bit. I'm going to have that condemned, I think. You can tear it as well, just like tissue paper. It's amazing stuff. I'm going to put that there. All right, got some glue here. Use my silicone brush, I think. Like I say, I mix my PVA with a bit of water. That off, and then we can ink that up over it after. Right, so it's nice and dry. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I've got a little bit of that green and something else in there. I'm just going to just slightly go over that. Sometimes you don't get any white. It's only because it's quite a dark base underneath. If it was white, you wouldn't see any of it, but that's all I do. And I'm going to cover a bit of that anyway. That's all right. I'm not sure whether to put some... I think I want to, actually. Let's get some black ink. Right, hold on. Right, I picked up the first one. I grabbed hold of, so... Spectrum Noir. Is that black or is that purple? No idea. Oops. I think that's purple, actually. Let's have a look. No, it's black. I'm going to... Oh, I should have something down to catch those drips as well. Here we go. I get it everywhere when I do this. Just dry that off, and I'm going to do the other side as well. Oh yes, as soon as I start getting the inks out, that is it, folks. I get so messy, you wouldn't believe it. Okay, right. Let's I'm going to ink this up a little bit. Okay, that's that. All right, a few bits here. I've got one of the ones that I've done from the napkin. It was an earlier video, I say pre-COVID, no, pre-my COVID. I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Which way? I want you in there. I would have liked it in there actually, but that's okay. I want a bit of red in there, in that one, just in case, because I am going to add some red and some green. So, yes, that's fine. This one, I'm just wondering whether I'll make a little pocket out of this one. You know, little pocket here or something. I'll see what happens a bit later on. Just make sure that's the right way up. Yep. Was that there? Or was it the other way? Do you know, I can't remember. But it was that way, wasn't it? There it was. And that was there. Yeah. Put a hole there. Got to watch that. Yeah, just got a little hole coming in there, look. Okay, if that happens, just run a bit of washi tape down there, which I will do. Okay, so now we've got this quite plain here. I'm wondering whether to just add just a little pocket, just for some, add a tuck spot, if you know what I mean. Let's have a look. Just a bit of paper, I do. A bit of that would be alright. And what I'm going to do is go down and then come up a little bit, like that. Okay, trim that side off. Yep. And that's going to sit there. What I'm going to do here is reinforce that either with a bit of book page or something like that. Okay. Yeah, it's really thin paper, so I'm going to do the whole thing. And then I will stitch around and then stick it in. just reinforces that as well. Okay, so I stuck that pocket down. What did I do? Oh, this was around me, a bit of this. I've only got a bit left. Okay, so I used a bit of that on there. Okay, stuck a spider in and a little journaling card. Okay, and then that's just a journaling card there. And on the text I've made previously. So that's there. And then I thought bring that bit of paper up on here because this could be used for writing. So just got some odd bits of paper here. And that's the sort of thing I do. Right, I want to stamp, I think, because I've got the number there. So, right, Tim, where are you? Where are you hiding? There we go, this one here. I wonder if his mother calls him Timothy when he's angry, when she's angry with him. Yes, I would. Timothy, you misbehaving. Oh dear. I feel like I want a couple more numbers over there, but that's okay. I'll leave that one out so I can see myself using that quite a lot. I should leave them all out actually, because I just know these, when I start stamping, I'll be here, it'll be everywhere. Right. Yep, I'm going to leave that alone. Nice bit of texture there. And it's nice and, you know, that's nice and flat. It's not nothing bulky there at all. Okay, that's there. I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. I'm going to have a nice big journaling card in there. Right, I think without going too mad, this, you know, because I'm going to have tags and everything around, so I need to leave a little bit of something. Okay, I love this eyeball coming through here. So yeah, right, it's envelopes, which I must remember. There's one here actually. That might go nicely in there. I'll put that in there for now. Okay, things in these pockets here. It depends how heavy this becomes, all right? And I've also got a tuck spot there, so I'll wait. Yeah, and look, you know, 'cause nothing's really in it yet, is it? I think that's enough decorating for now on there. I know something needs to be done here. I know that. That's okay. But I think that one, that signature is finished. That is actually the first signature. Yeah, that's finished. Right, let's go to number 2. So this is the second one. And I'm going to this. I'm going to have a belly band on that one. Okay, which I'm going to do out of the book pages, which are here. So I'm going to gesso these a little bit. And that's, while I'm doing this one, I'll do a side belly band, if you know what I mean, as well. I might as well do 2. Right, so I'm going to ink up first. I'm going to use a bit of this first. And then I'm sort of, what can I say? I'm going to cover it a little bit, so I'm going to see a lot of this. I was going to put gesso on, but I might do still a little bit, just to give it a bit different texture. You do it first. Okay, a little bit of ink. I want to droplet with this one, really. And with my bit of paper. Yeah, I don't leave it in this pot because I'm likely to knock it. That's why I always put it back, okay? Because I have, yes, spilt ink everywhere. Okay, and now I'm going to just put a bronze on. Okay, and dry that off. I might leave mine because I'm going for lunch, so... Oh, I missed a bit down there, look. Right, okay, so here we are. That's what I'm going to do. That sort of thing. This is some of the ones I've done previously. I'll keep them in my little book here. Alright, so I had a video on that a while ago. It's actually brilliant flicking through that, and I actually leave it open by the side of me, and it sort of inspires me a bit. Yeah, so that's the belly bands. Okay, so that's going to go stick on there. My battery is not, it's going to die in a minute, so I will say goodbye now. Yeah, just in case it does shoot off. So that's going to be a belly band. Like that. And, oh, I got this at, I got 2 balls of it. Brilliant. At a charity shop, which is great. So, just put a bit of that on there. And I will wrap it round. I won't get it so good as what I had it, though. So, put that down. Like that. Just leave it, and then I push it down with this. It might be too long, so I just do them up usually about 8 1/4, and then I'll just trim off. Let me just move that over there. Okay, don't know where that one's going to go yet. I'll do it at the front, I think, that one. it's going to look quite nice there. So I will stitch over mine. I'll just glue that down. Okay, once that's dry, I will put in, I will stitch it, yeah. And what I will do, I think I'll do belly band that way there, because they do look really nice. So okay, so that's that. Right, so next time you see them, they'll be all stitched in. So I'm going to go ahead and just do a little bit more on this one like I did to the other. Okay, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.